Well, Anita's background is in hospitality. She has worked in Michelin-star restaurants and started them.
I'm a huge foodie. That might be like an understatement. Before I got into the world of wine, or the world of wine grabbed me, I worked in the restaurant business for 14 years. So I started in kitchens and I worked in the front of the house, moved my way through management, marketing, operations, owned a tiny place on my own. So foodie, again, is an understatement. I always think about food, and the other half of the time I'm thinking about wine. So that's about it. I think the perfect pairing, honestly, and this is going to kill me to say, the perfect pairing with Copia wine is nothing. I want you to drink it by itself first and foremost. And then the second thing that I'd like you to do is grab, depending on the wine, let's say our white blend, our Rhone style white blend. I would grab like a very rich sort of brie style cheese with that one. The acidity in the white and the richness of that cheese, just like butter on the palate, and they cut with each other so beautifully. So I really like rich style cheeses in terms of pairing for our white. For the reds, our lighter style Rhone, like our 100% Grenache, the Pope, I'd pair that with poultry or a cassoulet, white beans, rabbit, maybe chicken. Those are really good pairings. It's a pretty good seller during Thanksgiving, honestly. And then for our fuller bodied, Syrah driven wine, the Source, that can really handle some game meats. I would do that with a lamb stew. Verinder makes a really good goat curry, in fact, which pairs so well with the Source. Most people think Indian food, which is our heritage, that might not be a good pairing with wine, and they're right most of the time, but this goat curry is very mild in that sense that the flavors and the spices go really well with a fuller bodied Rhone style wine. Rhones are known for that. They pair so well with food.
Having that in the background, we've been exposed to a lot of good restaurants, from starting from French Laundry to Per Se to amazing restaurants in France. But I think at the end of the day is food that is done right, no matter where it is from, is what we're looking for. Last night we had a dinner at Industrial Eats and loved it, And so my point is that food that is done right, no matter if it is a 3-star Michelin restaurant or a shack on the street, is good.